All right, what's going on? Super Ryu jumps in the stream. Always first is always my friend. How you doing, bro? Doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna be taking a nice easy stream today. Just got my second COVID shot, so they're already starting to prepare me, letting me know about hey what the symptoms are gonna be. So I'm gonna do my best to not get worked up and just relax and grind a little. How are you doing? You having a good day so far? You getting ready for that day 5 trans? Ghazi's grinding. He's grinding it up. How you doing, brother? You doing all right? I think I have maybe one. I have 3 quests, 3 bounties left that I could do, but I think I'm only going to be able to complete one. Maybe if I get a little lucky and able to grind a little bit, I can catch the second one. Wait, who just posted in the chat? What was that? You got your vaccine? Oof, is it hitting hard or what? Don't watch Striker, watch me. Watch both of us. No side effects yet. I literally just got the second COVID vaccine about an hour ago. But the nurse that I was talking with, she did say, get ready, you know, that it's gonna probably hit you in the next few hours. She was, you know, told me no physical activity, just stay home, drink a lot of water, and rest. And yes, listen to its Vindex and have all the Lost Relic streamers up on multiple screens. Gotta support the community, baby. Yeah, getting ready to see what that trans is. I hope I kind of am hoping that I'm kind of hoping that Cliff is gonna make a little bit of a joke. I think it would be awesome if it is a joke, but I think some players might get a little upset, so that might be a little too bold. But I think it's really cool when the dev can play with the community like that, you know? All in good fun, all in good fun. I need to switch out for my blue gram. I don't think I need my ruby egg on this run. You want to reach level 30? What do you level 30 in which skill? I thought you were level 100 on everything, brother. Level 30. Level 100 wiki skills, level 30 in-game skills. Guys, if you want to win a 7-day power pendant, go hit that follow button on Farmer Ghost's Twitch stream. Looks like he wants it. Wait a minute, how are you gonna do a 7-day? Maybe like a PayPal, like hey, here's the cash for the 7-day. Now you can go buy it, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely switch out the ruby egg for the blue gram because I could definitely go a lot faster, especially in sands. Is sands the best place for bushes? Because I'm running sands in like 8 minutes, so I think it's pretty good for the amount of haha cooking for the Odom hearts. How many of you got it? I think I've gotten 2 Odom hearts. I think it's really cool. How the new patch can bring in new virtual items. I also think that I can see a world where, you know, both virtual and blockchain items coexist. I mean, perfect for new players. I mean, it'll give gold even more value in the game because now players are going to be losing gold to death more and more. So yeah. What do you think the highest player in bounties has? I'm guessing it's either maybe PTE or Howling Mad. Probably Howling, if he's still grinding as hard as he has been. I wonder what his bounty count is. 60, 70,000? No, maybe that's too high. I think I've done all the... No, yeah, 60, 70,000. Maybe 80,000, actually. You got 5 currently? Oh, dang, you got 5 5 of the Odom Hearts? That's nice. I have definitely not hit that many. Oh, you bought some. I see, I see. Trials and Sands is 8 minutes if you remember the correct bush. What do you mean by remember? I also like to focus on clearing the entire dungeon. Like if you mean just run, because like every time I run Sands and Trials, and I'm pretty loaded out. I mean, but I get normally like 10-minute runs. This is going to be a longer run because I completely missed that path. That blue gram would have cut it down significantly. Well, let's see. I got to get the blue gram equipped anyway, so maybe I'll switch to Trials or Sands. I mean, or Swamps. I would assume Swamps would be the best. Also, have you noticed some like small tweaking on these levels? Because Odinspire Sands feels shorter to me than what it used to. Maybe it's just in my head. Maybe it's the COVID symptoms talking. Just kidding. Just kidding. Shops for Life says hi. She's over here hanging out with me. Oh, we got a follow. We got a follow. Oh, we got a sub. Kenzie with the tier 1 sub. What's going on, my friend? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta let me know when you're gonna stream, brother, because count me in. I'm gonna be there. I will make it happen, rain or shine. If I've plain lost Relics on a hotspot connection, I can make sure that I'll have internet connection for your stream. And don't think I'm not keeping an eye on you in the background. Game respects game. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah, thanks, brother. Actually very lucky that we even have COVID vaccines. I think it's mostly because of where I'm located in Texas. We got power and water back much faster than the rest of Texas. So it makes sense that they send the vaccines where they can be used, because up north it can be pretty rough in areas. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Also, I think Odinspire Sands is only one of the places where you can get what am I doing? Where you can get one of these. I think the Bleeding Zircon, Bleeding Zircon is in Mount, and I think the Galaxy Stone is in Odinspire. I'd have to double check on the map once I log out of it. Also, you guys, I would like to know when a majority of the players, like the amount of players that are in Lost Relics right now, like what's the time of the day where most players are on? For me, it looks like it's probably early morning, to the point where I like made a joke about, I guess I need to wake up early and do a little workout and then stream to be able to catch some more players that don't normally get a jump in the stream. Because over here it's like what? Right now it's like 2 in the afternoon, 2:30. Slight Nuggle jumped in the chat. Who got an ADS the other day? What the heck? Howling is the first. You think he finished every bounty on day 1? He said he had 80k the other day. Yeah, nice. Freaking Howling, tearing it up. I don't know where Howling lives, but like I almost never see him on when I'm on. Ah, 10 viewers jumping in the chat. Gotta love it, gotta love it. I think we got like 4 hours in counting to the Day 5 trans reveal. You know, if it is a virtual trans, like it may be like a 1-day weapon. Let's assume that that's the case. I would love to see like a montage of all of these players that are going into Mount Olkep for the first time. And I just imagine in my head, like, yeah, boy, like putting together like some kind of meme compilation of like a play on the game on Ninja Warrior. I don't know if you've ever seen that show where these athletes will come up and attempt to do the obstacle course, right? So it's like, okay, we have Lost Relics newbie 101 coming into Mount Olkep for the first time. Ooh, he just fell right into the lava off of another demon clap or whatever, right? And just like a montage of everybody that's dying. And then at the very end of the montage will be like some newbie, some brand new player that like literally that pulls it off. And it's like, can he be the first person to achieve a complete Mount Olkep run on the last, the last part of day 5 or whatever, right? Streaming for 4 hours? I don't know. I'm getting older, guys. I'm getting older. I don't know how long I can stay in front of the TV. In the Halo 2 days, like, yeah, 4 to 8 hour sessions were common. The first 2 hours of the session would be a warm up, followed by the next 4 hours of scrims with the team. And then the last 2 would be just social hours playing. Like, yeah, that was common. But nowadays, I'm sitting for 2 hours and I'm done. I get tired after 1 hour. I have to keep the coffee running. So what? That 10-minute run. That was a 10-minute run, and I missed. I went really slow because I missed a couple turns. So let's go switch that blue gram for the ruby egg, so I can hop around. Maybe make it go a little faster. Saw some good purchases on the market the other day. Kagi ended up purchasing, I think, 2 mythical weapons. 2 mythical swords. So we got some activity. Legendaries and epics are staying hot on the market, even with high gas fees. I think that's extremely impressive. All right, so let's pop in the relics. Let's drop this in here. So definitely not 4 hours streaming, but maybe something where I stream a couple hours, get some lunch, and if I'm still feeling okay, come back a little later, something like that. We'll see. Gotta give the viewers what they want, right? What was I doing? Oh yeah, let's go. I want to do Old Inspire Sands again. I like the idea. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming Old Inspire Sands will have more enemies than swamps. And probably equal bushes. And if that's the case, I think I can finish Out Inspire Sands faster than I can finish swamps with legendaries, since I can take mythicals into Out Inspire. Maybe my logic is off, but let's test it. Okay, let's see if I can get an 8-minute run here with a Blue Gram's help. And go. Start the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Striker is off to the races. He seems to have a good start. Immediately getting mobbed by nether demons and ogres. But nothing will hold him back. He is on a mission. Oh, you know what also would be cool? If like in Mario Kart, you could have like my ghost, like me playing, and then like my best time playing. Or like even better than that, like Kenzie appearing in the stream, like appearing as a ghost in my run, or Super like appearing as a ghost, but like maybe 3 players, and it's just like you're racing all of them. Now I know it's procedurally generated, right? So we wouldn't have the same map, but I think there's ways to work around that. I'm really excited about ideas of like one-shot dungeons, where it's like you get your one opportunity, get in, get out, because then you could see something where like people might be afraid to go into the dungeon since they only got one shot. So then streamers would be the streamers that have the courage to go in first, not knowing what's gonna wait for them. Then everyone be tuned in and kind of get an idea of like, okay, this is what I need to load out. This is what I need to take in. Maybe this is a really poison heavy versus fire heavy kind of thing. I think that would be a lot of fun. How about stream for 1 hour, then take a break, come back 30 minutes before the day? Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a really good idea. Because right now, what are we, 4 hours away? Is that what the countdown timer says? That's a really good idea. See? Let's put that blue gram to work. I don't need the guts. I don't need the guts. Still running on a good time here. And it looks like I chose the right path because I think this is going to be the treasure chest path. Increasing my time on my first split fork decision. Damn, I love this sword. Just feels so good. Just feels fast. It's probably the same attack animation than all the other ones, but it just feels fast. 3 hours and 47 minutes before the trans reveal. I don't know. I think it could be cool. I from all the main theories about what the day 5 reward's gonna be, from all the theories, I think the only theory that kind of doesn't sit well would be the idea of like releasing a virtual trans that can be kept until you die. That's the only thing that kind of doesn't sit well. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen, but everything else I think I'm down for. Like one day use for the item, love it. You know, entering into maybe a raffle, love that idea. I think those are the top 3 right now. I mean, I guess the main other one is like, are you actually going to get a Transcendent weapon, you know, blockchain item? That's probably not going to be the case. I mean, no. I mean, what if, look, all the Transcendent weapons right now, except for the Godslayer, are a count of 20, while Godslayer's a count of 15. What if 20 are going to be given out today by 20 random players? No, that's too much. That's too much. Maybe what if 5 were given out on? I think Sensational actually made a good point though, because if that's the day 5 reward, then what would be the day 7 reward? You know what I mean? So. Alright, we're doing really good time on this run. I'm gonna have to pop in the chat to check on you guys in a second. I just want to see what the best time we can get here is. Gotta concentrate. Ooh, that was a miss. No health concerns. I probably don't even need the harvester, since I'm able to kill everything with the bow at distance with a power shot. That white item, that uncommon item, looked blue for a second because it was on top of the body of the snake. Also, is anyone else? I know for the past couple days I haven't really heard guitar riffs on blockchain drops. Do you think that's a bug, or maybe it's just my settings? I have turned down. No, I have sound effects turned up. I should be fine, unless it falls under music rather than sound effects. I have music turned down for the game. Maybe that's it. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm gonna run on a run. Don't lose the time. All right, minus -5 second penalty for running off the course there. Way to go, Striker. See, like that. I didn't hear a guitar riff there. I can probably take the crude bison instead of the harvester, increase my time too. I'd have to, If I give up the Harvester, that is. But then again, I'm kind of low on energy. And Harvester will give me those extra energy charges, so that'll probably still be better than the Crude Bice. I always forget to click it anyway, to activate it when I do. Oh. Is it me, or are these little guys like resistant to arrows? Damn it. Alright, there's my first blunder in terms of time. I should have dropped the blue gram at the fork. Probably only cost me 10-15 seconds. No music, but the sound is still there. Okay, so let me. Yeah, it's probably in my settings. I just need to fix it real quick. Probably like a 5 to 10 second loss there on the blue gram placement. Not that I'm a professional speedrunner or anything. I've never really done speedruns before, to tell you the truth. I love watching speedruns done like on Games Done Quick, the charity-based event. I love that. Really cool. I think the last one I watched was Super Mario Legend of the Seven Stars speedrun. I loved that game when I was a kid. So we got a fork in the road up ahead too again. Oh yeah, there it is. I heard the sound. It's just really low. I just think it's really cool that Cliff is... I think all the freedom that we have, that we can give Cliff to experiment, I'm all for it. Like, I tend to view Cliff as like the dungeon master and just let him control the game space in the world. You know, obviously he listens to players' feedback in the development process, but like, I think it's easier to like think of it from that perspective than like trying to think of it as you're playing a game and you want to play a completed game. It's like, no, man, like let this, this game hopefully will never be completed, and he just keeps going. You know what I mean? Lost 3 seconds probably, maybe 2 seconds there on that late transition. Yeah. Oh, you did not die? Oh, come on. There it is. What's up, brother? It's Natchi. We're about to finish this last run. I'm gonna grab that coal because holiness of the coaliness, no coal left behind, and then we're gonna call it. And was that a 9-minute run? It felt like 9 minutes. 10 minutes, 11 seconds. Not that good, actually. I was trying to do way better than that. Okay, so there's that run. Let's go give it a shot and look at swamps now. Switch out to the legendary set. We'll run it on swamps. How many bushes did I get on that run? Oh, wait a minute. I'm not trying to get bushes. That's why I'm in runes. Where are they? Where can they be found? I guess this is a question for the Lost the wiki. Johnny Ho, what's going on, brother? Let me pull up the... For all you new players out there, and to support Super Ryu, we're gonna go ahead and see if I can pull up the wiki here. Do a little Lost Relics research. Give me a second while I make this transition. I don't know if OBS is gonna let me, because normally I have to set this up before I start streaming, and it's not currently set up. So we'll have to see. Let me add a capture window. Make sure it's my browser. Boom. And okay. Yeah, no, it's not going to let me right now. Just finicky issues with OBS. But no worries. Let's just get to it. Let's we're going to try trials. It was. Did you guys say trials is better for the runes? For the enemies? If it is, then I need some other tools. I need you and you. Oop, and you. Alright, let's go give trials a shot. Or swamps, my bad. What did you guys say is in chat? Trials. We're gonna do trials. Ready to get excited and get ready and excited to get disappointed. I don't think, just don't assume you're getting a trans weapon blockchain item and you'll be happy. Also, I think it would be really cool if a player notification popped up whenever someone, in-game, whenever someone gets a drop for a mythical or a transcendent weapon in the game. Just make sure, it just gives people like, not reassurance, but it just makes you feel good knowing like, oh, that could have been me, you know? Or that like, if you keep playing, good things can happen. Taking way too much damage on the very first mob. That was bad. All right, we got a follow. Ducky X. Welcome to the strike team, brother. Glad you could jump in with us. We are gonna try to. You know what? I didn't even know. Do you guys even think that? Can I get a fortification potion on the market, on the Emporium? Am I doing this on this bounty and I'm not able to complete it because I didn't do my homework beforehand? Ducky says, did I buy my myths and trans stuff that I looted? Okay, so I would say of everything that is in my wallet right now, I would assume that about 90% of it, 85% of it is purchased. Because I am a firm believer in the game and in Cliff and in the future of this community. So most of it is investment, but I have hit three mythical items, and I've hit I don't know, I can't even count the amount of legendaries that I've hit. I have not hit a transcendent weapon. Very few people in the game have, so don't assume it's going to be you. That's like winning the lotto. But it is possible. Some player a couple months ago or a month ago, brand new player, hit a transcendent in the very first dungeon. No, and I think it was in Arcane Pits, actually. But they did not survive, so they were not able to take out that item. And today, trans weapons are going for $4,000 plus. So I think it's cool that that player had the opportunity. They probably, since they were so fresh, didn't know what was happening when it was happening. But who knows? PTE has jumped in the stream. What's going on, man? Hey, I loved the Spitfire video. That thing looked hot. Got some skills, bro. You got some skills. I immediately had to share it on YouTube. I mean, on Twitter. Oh no, you don't, Snaky. Well, the snake's gonna get me this time. Oh, thank you. Damn you, Grod. What are you doing, Grod? Wish me luck. You're gonna open a silver chest. Fingers crossed, bro. Fingers crossed. I hit a wretched ring, epic ring from a silver chest, and I think Sam hit the Ring of Life, the mythical, in a silver chest also. So they're possible. I'm not selling the chests on the market. That might be for new players. That might be your best bet to be able to get you some gold, to get you the items you need to be able to grind. But I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. You know how blockchain items appear on, they show the value, right? I think in dungeons it doesn't tell you the engine value or what they're listed for. Is that correct? Does anybody know how that works? Because I think it would also be really cool if virtual items could show you the marketplace value for them too. Maybe I should put that suggestion in the chat. So it'll help players know, like, oh, should I take this from the dungeon or take this out of the dungeon? Just a bunch of coins. Sorry, my friend. Better luck next time. What do y'all do? Do y'all normally sell your bounty chests, or are y'all ripping those open? Down to 1 harvester charge left. Oh, good. But the second guy poisoned me. Oh, thought I dodged it enough. Apparently not. Ooh. Rough, 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 rough. Stay over there. Don't you come get me while I'm farming. There's the last harvester charge. We are now in a fight for our lives, ladies and gentlemen. And it's probably because I'm just fighting the Grods, like face tanking everything. In the name of speed, in the name of speed. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the stock market lately, but we had some like crazy news yesterday that the Fed wire system, like the system that the banks use to transfer money between themselves, went down. Like, I don't know if you can, like, that just seems crazy to even contemplate. Ghazi says that he rips most of them. Why give somebody else the opportunity? Yeah, for me, for sure. But if you're a new player and you don't have any virtual items, like, I can understand you selling a couple if you're able to complete 1 or 2 of those quests. You know, your other third option is to wait, hold on to your bounty chests. Don't rip them open, because sooner or later someone's gonna hit something in there and everyone's gonna go nuts buying them off the market because they want to be the one that also gets one. It's all about the flip life, baby. All about the flip life. All right, I got a question for the community. I want to see where y'all stand on this, because I think a lot of people have different opinions. Xboxes and PlayStations are extremely hard to find right now, right? They come out in shelves, you know, limited here and there, right? So let's assume that you're able to get your hands on a couple, okay? What are your thoughts on the ideas of flipping Xbox and PlayStation specifically? I come from the perspective that it takes work to be able to get some of those, like knowing where to buy them, when to wait in line, and then obviously have the money to be able to. Oh shoot! Boom, boom, popping some health. I must be at the end of the dungeon if I'm this low. And no wasp sting. Oh, that's bad, people. That's bad. Let's just hit this and. Oh shoot! Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? 100% complete though? I don't think I'm making this. I don't care about the log, just give me the... Oh, that's enough. Yeah, I made it. We're good. And give me you. And give me you. We made it out. Ducky says he sold a bunch of GPUs, 1 PS5 to other people, making around 100 GBP in one sale with current prices. not every shop sells them. That's the other thing, right? Like, it's hard to get a hold of them. They're really hard. So, I mean, if you're buying and you're selling to someone else, I don't know how many runes were in that one. I didn't count what we started with. So 14. Let's go do another. 114 is where I left off. So let's do the math here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, and then plus, like, you're kind of really what you're doing is you're doing the work for someone that lives in an area that is not able to get a hold of him, and they're willing to pay a premium. All right, there's the first rare of the day. I also understand the point of like people saying like, man, I can't get a hold of them because people are buying them just to resell, right? I get that argument too, and yeah, I did some mining. So back when everyone was buying GPUs, I mean, they still are buying GPUs to mine like Ethereum and everything. You know, you had a big backlash from gamers. I'm actually surprised that more gamers. You're crazy with 200 health? Yeah. Nah, I was safe. I just didn't want to pop that potion. How much are apples selling for in the market? Did they go for a good amount? What do they give back? They give you back 200. Oh, that's not a lot. 250 health, so they're probably not selling for anything. Maybe 50 gold max, I'm guessing. Probably like between 20 and 30 gold. Maybe even less, to tell you the truth, since they have to compete with some of the... Because what do fish do now with the cooking skill? Do they do more than they used to do? How many of you have gotten your cooking level skill up? I did a little bit of cooking on the day of the release just by running some of that flour bags while we were waiting for Cliff to open up adventures. Missed that shot. And that shot. Nope. That is not my bow. Triple poison stack. Here we go. $15 gold? Yeah, 15 gold sounds right. What's the best consumable, or like what's the consumable everyone's buying to farm? Of course the second guy goes for a poison attack. You love burning your fish? Yeah. I just think it's such a shout out, such a flashback to freaking Lost Relics baking bread in one of the very first quests. You usually buy the hopper fishes for 15 gold. How much health do they give you back? I don't have any to check. I'm assuming because of the cooking skill, it should give you more than 250, since they have to be cooked now. $300 health? Okay. So yeah, a little bit better. I remember when I started playing, I was all about the gray mushrooms because they were selling for like 2 gold. I was like, yep, give me all of those and I'll use all that to regen. What adventure do you like to run a lot, Ducky? Are you like in Ash Woods, or have you made it to swamps? Get trout or get out. That's a good one. That's a good one. Man, you guys love the Trout Clan. I would love for a sound effect that'll play every time you get a triple kill with the power shot of your bow. When you kill 3 enemies, like with one with each arrow. That would be cool. Like that. Or you know, what about a community challenge? What about like if the entire community kill defeats like, I don't know, 10,000 grods in 1 week, unlock something for everybody, something like that. That would be cool. I think this game would be much more. And don't take my. I'm just throwing out opinions, but I would prefer a lot more co-op rather than like competitive. But we probably will at some point get a PvP. I don't know how that'll play out, but I'm interested to see. I think co-op, I think exploring co-op gameplay will be more exciting than exploring PvP, just because PvP is always the thing. I never actually went into, what's it called? In RuneScape, the forest? What was the place where you can have PvP? What was it called? It wasn't called the forest. What was it called? The Wild? No. Yeah, the Wild. Was it called the Wild? Guild challenges does sound cool. Ooh, teleport on me there. So efficient. Give me everything. Give me all the loot. Picking up everything super over encumbered. I'm already craving lunch. There's this ramen shop near where I live that both me and Ima love. Want to say hi to the chat? Want to jump on in? She's still doing she's doing some homework.
I'm working.
What's that? Come say hi. We got 12 viewers.
I was working.
Shops for life.
Hi, peeps.
She's doing good. She's doing good. Throwing up the peace sign. Oh, that should have killed him too. So I started at 114 and I'm at 133 right now. And we're still going. Someone remind me, what did guilds look like in RuneScape? Well, we got a lot of resources on that one, so I wasn't needing to pop the harvester the whole run. Yeah, the Irium spring water, I haven't seen that drop in so long. That was like when I started playing back in August. 9-minute run, not bad. Not bad at all. So we went from 114, so we went up 24. Let's keep it running. Potato Jazz just hit level 20. Oh, I'm about to hit level 61. Let's go. I didn't know I was that close. Wasn't watching it. Got some dynamite. Just drink a little water. Okay, so how much total? I need to get 239. Jeez. So that's what, four runs? Yeah, about 4 runs. At 9 minutes a pop, 40 minutes. Not bad. Doable. So I will complete this quest if I can get a fortification potion, which if you're in the Emporium, let me know what they're selling for. Yeah, I haven't opened a mystery nest either, actually. Phase Hoond asks why nothing is selling on the market, and that's because gas fees are high. But to be fair, we do have quite a good amount of activity, much more activity than I expected with gas fees this high. So that's telling me that players, like, they don't care, they want to play. They want the item, they want to play. Whether they're buying it, for investment or whether they're buying it for in-game utility. That's the thing that gaming is going to have. I think it's so funny because if you see all these people on Twitter talking about NFTs, all of them are like the gaming space is going to explode with NFTs, which is true. But then like they ask like what games are they playing, and all of them are like, well, I just buy Axie Infinity, but I don't really play. And I'm like, well, I was like, what happens when the gamers that are playing, the hardcore gamers, come out and start backing up their projects? I want that ramen for tonight, though. Oof. Spicy ramen with pork belly? Oof. Damn, it's gonna be so good. Expensive. Well, expensive compared to, like, anywhere else you could go, but worth it. I actually cooked a pork belly for the first time the other day. Or it wasn't pork belly, it was brisket, right? Forgot what it was. Mystery meat. It actually came out really good. Ooh. They actually told me when I got the shot, they said that if I got symptoms, to do your best to like not take anything and just let the symptoms like naturally play out. Which I thought was, I guess it makes sense. But I'm feeling good so far. Doc actually told me that that she had symptoms for 12 hours, so if you do get some, hopefully it'll be nice and quick. Maybe I should have gone down the other path, and now I got stung by the wasp. That's great. Oh shit. That was a lot closer than what I wanted. Ugh. Alright, done with the grods. Those guys can be punishing. I should probably take a little bit more health. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Hit that chest, come back, finish this up. Has anyone checked out the Overseer lately, actually? I'm sure it's getting bombarded, actually, by a bunch of players. I've just been shocked. I've been jumping into a lot of new players' streams lately just to get to know some new people and say hi and what's up. I've just been shocked about how many times new players are just like, oh my god, this game is so fun, so fun. You know, helps. It's always good for that, to get those positive vibes going. And if you think the game is fun, you should let Cliff know. I can imagine how stressful it can be managing this big of a project with, you know, being a one-man army. So when those times come, make sure to pick him up a little bit. Already low on health. Die, Grod, die. As long as I don't get poisoned, I'll be fine. It says every player that goes into this dungeon. So what's the uncommon blockchain items that have no engine value to them, like ore? They are virtual. $4,412 monthly active players. Slight Nuggle just pulled up the screen. It's so crazy, man. I actually have a tab open on my phone, and like anytime I log into my browser, into the Brave browser, it's just like when I refresh, I scroll down, it's like 100 new players. Too slow, buddy, too slow. Gotta survive this last little bit. We'll be alright. Bad move. Good move. Oh, no, you don't, Wasp. Gotta be quick with that trigger finger. Yeah, 4,412 players is amazing. If you have a membership, do you get free skins? 72. Okay. So this is where we're living, people. Right in here, right in here. What's it say? We need 239, which means I need roughly 3 more runs. What do you think the thing is that's gonna take this game big? What's gonna be the moment? Is it gonna be the reliefs of a new patch? Is it gonna be the explosion of cryptocurrency? Is it gonna be a like extremely popular streamer coming in and playing this game for the first time? What do you think is gonna be the catalyst? That point of no return. I always try to hit his hand when he does that. But I always mess up. Didn't really want to burn that harvester right there, but didn't really have a choice. Jumped. So Ducky says, oh, we got a couple people here. Let's see. Ducky says multiplayer, if the multiplayer is good, will be the catalyst. PTE says either if Engine goes mainstream or if Lost Relics makes its own blockchain or cryptocurrency. Otherwise, it's all about marketing, says PTE. And then Ducky says also depends if new players will have feeling that it's good to start and not like everything is looted like Archer and other more OP items. Yeah, so I think maybe that's something that the game or the community could help players understand, right? Because I guess everyone kind of assumes that the best items in the game already exist, and I'm under the belief that they're not. Like the way I see it is these items that are released, they're like event items. They're like they're released at certain points in time and they'll never be farmed again. So in essence, it's not really about like getting the very first blockchain items to come out. It's really more like Pokemon cards, right? Like the first generation of Pokemon cards are not currently the best to be used in tournament play. But they were at that point in time. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean level 14 woodcutting. Might as well. I'm already over here. Let's see. So yeah, you're gonna have a mix and matching of all these different blockchain items that have been released over the course of the history of the game, and some of them are gonna make reappearances and some are not. You know, like reappearances in terms of like importance. You have a feeling too, you have that feeling too, and you hope that it's right, because otherwise you'll have people from Utopia coming in and totally rigging the economy. Yeah, so talk to me a little about Entropia. Like I know the name, but I've never really played it or even seen other gamers play it. So I'm not very familiar with the type of game it is. I'm assuming it's a fantasy game, but with the economy of like EVE Online kind of thing. Does that make any sense? All right, well, let me drop this because I'm obviously going down the main path. I've done a lot of homework on on the EVE Online community and like other like very popular virtual economies that have made players a good amount of money. Like blockchain is going to strip away a lot of the cumbersome items that other games had to go through. So it should be able to make items a lot smoother. Morocco, thanks for jumping in, brother. Because otherwise you're going to have people... Oh, yeah. It's the biggest RCE game, total hardcore grind. RCE. What is RCE? Real-time combat. What's RCE stand for? I feel like I should know this. There's only barely a few players that have the most OP weapons. Traders buy them, rig up the prices, especially those with COVID. Everything 200 to 300 times. Yeah, more players are playing the game, like, because now a lot of people have way more free time, so demand for those items are going to go up. I get it. Real cash economy. All actions cost money. Simply said. Yeah, I got you. I get it. That makes complete sense. And how long has it been out? I'm assuming 10 years, 10 plus years, maybe? Real cash economy. I mean, they may that it might be the new genre in gaming. Not new genre, but like the genre that gets all of the attention, you know? We went through a phase where it was all about we went through the MOBA phase. We went through the loot box phase. You know, we went through the open world phase, and now I think the next phase is going to be RCE with blockchain technology. So let's say this year, 2021, around there, is the year that blockchain technology gets in the minds of AAA developers. I mean, I'm sure there's already a couple of them that are working on blockchain games, but let's assume it gets into people's minds and they start to decide to develop AAA games now. I mean, we're still talking about a 3 to 5 year turnaround time. You know? $17 years. Wow, I didn't know the game's been going for that long. 17 years. Great concept, bad dev team. If there would be any other games like EU would be dead. I definitely need to research it then, because I definitely don't know enough about it. What do you think? It's called Entropia Online, or what is it? Universe or I forgot. Are we gonna make it through this dungeon? We're out of regen. I mean, other than the ruby egg, but stuff's gotta heal. It's gotta heal first. The EU community is moving here. People with big pockets. That's what I've seen. A few streamers gotten to know new players, and the game has come up quite a bit. And I can understand why. If it's a 17-year-old game, you know, real cash economy game, it sounds like a game that in itself could take advantage of the blockchain, you know. And Lost Relics may be. I mean, look, this is. I mean, it's the same like. That it's the reason why I decided to invest in this. Oh shoot, am I really gonna die? Let's get another 100 health from that pumpkin. Oh, I don't have poison. My bad, I thought I was poisoned. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Where's the wasp? There he is. The wisp, not wasp. Well, when I was a kid, I got stung by 5 yellow jacket wasps. 6 yellow jacket wasps on the same hand. I was like young. I was like, I don't know, 11, 12. And we went to a beach house for a little vacay. Oh, am I stuck? We got to the beach house. There was a pool. And there was like a bunch of decorations around the pool. And one of them was like this big clay bell that was hanging off of the side of the wall. So I put my hand inside of it to ring the bell, and instead of grabbing the rope, I grabbed a beehive. I grabbed the wasp's hive. That was not a fun trip, I could tell you that. I had to immediately go and get like Benadryl to keep the swelling down. It was bad. People triggered by exploiters not being punished, etc. So exploiters in EU? And what kind of exploits? Like traditional like gold farming type of exploits, or what type of exploits? I definitely need to watch a few YouTube videos now on the economy, just to learn, just to get an understanding. It might be really good, a really good research project. So I need to get 36. Yeah, 2 more runs, because I think there's 24 or 25 runes in trials. So 2 runs of 18 minutes. We'll probably call it there. Get a little lunch, and I might stream a little later, depending. We'll see what happens. I'm hungry. I don't know about you. You're hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. So let me just do these 2 runs. Should take 15 minutes. Ish. 20 minutes max. And then we'll get some food. I've been craving hot dogs again. I get into these phases where like I have some food that I haven't had in a long time, and that's all I want to eat. It can be a little much. I do feel a little tired. I do feel a little lightheaded, but it could be just food. Could just be, I haven't had anything since breakfast. Let me finish the run. We're okay. I don't feel that. I don't feel pretty much that bad. I should probably check in on everybody else too. Make sure they're feeling okay. What's the most amount of money? Let's forget gas fees. Let's assume there's no gas fees. What's the most amount that you would pay for an item to turn in for a bounty? Assume you had money. Assume money wasn't a question. But it's more about the principle. Oh no, like going over anything over, I don't know. I'm making up numbers. So $10 is not worth it turning it in. $5, $30. What do you think? Oops, I thought it was fish in there. Apparently not. Oh, maybe it's server lag? I'll come back and check it right now. Yeah, there's server lag. So we haven't experienced server lag since, and I think Cliff had made an update in terms of the server he uses or whatnot. We haven't experienced server lag since major server lag since like October, I would say. So that's exciting because we know the reason why it's happening. So many players at once, right? We're gonna have growing pains. It's natural for any game. Fortification potion. I hope it's not expensive, man. I hope I can. What am I at? 55k? That should be enough, right? I don't think anything's going to be higher than 55k that's not legendary, so we should be fine. Dang it. Let myself get way too poisoned there. At least you can use harvester charges and relic charges while you're working on fishing. Slight Nuggle says that you turned in a brunette ingot and 3 rares for a bounty. Hardest one yet. Yeah. Yep, I did the same. I turned in 1 epic. I turned in an epic I think 3 times already. One of them was that flower, the Ulsk flower. And the other one was some salt. Well, I forgot what it was called. The something salt, sea salt, or I don't know what it. Maybe I don't know what it was called. And then I forgot what the third one was. But yeah, I did turn in some epics. I think epics is where I would be draw the line. Some item just sold on the marketplace. Let's see what sold on the marketplace. Poison Skull from the Forgotten Skulls of Atlantis. 2 of them actually just sold. Are gas fees lows, guys? Can anyone give me an update? There's another one. Maybe gas fees are low. I'm like totally not paying attention. What am I doing? No, this one was a sacred school. Got sold on the market. I really am starting to think gas fees aren't coming down, guys. Until we get adoptions of these layer 2 solutions. And it's across the board. Like Uniswap has to implement it. Synthetics, Compound, all the major DeFi players have to implement some type of... There's another one. Maybe the 4 of them. 4 Death Slice just got sold. Okay, hold on. I gotta check gas fees. Are they really that low? Or are people paying up? They're decent. I mean, they're not that low. I mean, they're 100. It's at 100 on the low end for gas. I might have... Hmm. $103 at the low, yeah. I mean, at 103 I would be buying. If I was, I don't have any funds right now. You guys wiped me out already. But if I was buying, I would probably not press my luck any further. I'm just a firm believer that gas fees are going up until we get big announcements like Efinity, or even just big announcements for other players. Like I said, if Uniswap was able to pull that off, gas fees would come down for sure. Chainlink, those kind of projects. There goes another one. Oh, Kenzie. Oh no, it's Kenzie. And also, like, I'm sharing the market maker, so you know what? I should check the engine marketplace because it doesn't always pick up everything. So if I go back, Lost Relics is in first place with 36,000 weekly engine. Market activity is loading. Purchased. Yeah, so some Frostbite Phantom, Storm Song, Winds of Ash, a Last Tax coin, and 4 Death Scythes just got sold. Yeah, if the EU guys have some big pockets, we're gonna have some new competitors in this game. But hey, there's plenty of room. Come on in. Come on in. The more players, the merrier. And for the new players that are worried about them taking all the weapons, just remember, if they're buying up the weapons and you hit one in a drop, that means the item you just hit's going to be more expensive. If I can just get 12 more of these bad guys, then I don't need to do another run. But I think we're coming to the end, actually, of this dungeon. I'm gonna have to do one last one, I think. Do you know if the enemies are the enemy numbers are set? I don't think that they are. I think they're procedurally generated, also randomly generated, I should say. I'll get that brush when I come back. I'll check it right now. Nah, they are about the same amount in every dungeon. Okay, roughly the same. You had 217 Sorellas. Damn tasty to run Mount Ulketh with blue relics. Oh, you're running Mount Ulketh right now? And how you feel? How's it feel? What's your loadout? You said blue relics, so do you have, like, I'm assuming you have a legendary, maybe a Santa Slay? Yeah, 200 and something Sorellas can be, I mean, if I could be farming Mount Ulketh all day, I would. Do I sell a lot of stuff in Engine? So I made a couple sales back in November, a couple of like mythical relics that I probably should have held on to, but I flipped them for some gain. But ever since December, I haven't been in sale mode. I've been in buy mode because of the player growth. We might get to a point in time where things slow down, then everything naturally does. And when that time comes, maybe I'll choose to sell some things, but I would say that, you know, the higher end items I'm going to be holding for 3 years. The average 3 to 5 years. Well, 3 to 5 years from the start of the game, which was 2018, right? So that's the average turnaround time for most games in terms of production. So I think that's a fair time frame to give it. So Cole says that the enemy numbers are typically the same. So yeah, I'm five enemies short. So let me do this one more time. One more to finish the quest. One more. Yeah. No? Shop for Life wants to go eat already. One more run, and then I gotta buy a fortification potion, turn it in, and we're done. You're done? You're done. She's done, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, she is done. No, she's joking. Not RN, but when I run them, you got a myth axe, a myth bow, honey, berries, nuts. The Coven is a really good one. It's a pain. What's your time and full inventory of fish? Yeah, that's really good. I mean, look, you're gonna get the chance. Like, have you noticed differences in the drops, like blockchain drops? It's a slight advantage, I think. I don't think it's like something new players need to worry about, but like, yeah, if you can run that dungeon and you're a member, I mean, you need to be a member to run it. Level 61 live on stream. We have broken into the 60s. We hit woodcutting. We leveled up in woodcutting. We leveled up on our total XP level. Full inventory of fish. I used to go with full inventory of gray mushrooms, so I feel you, bro. I'm guessing with your loadout, it takes you 15, no, 20, 22 minutes? 25 minutes? I think you can do it in under 30 with 2 myths. Well, and with regen, actually, if you're taking in regen, maybe it's better than that. Maybe you're like at a 17-minute run, 13-minute run. If you're sub 15, I think that's impressive. You're probably early 20s. Now, do you cook your own fish? That's the next question. Because if you're cooking your own fish, you're saving the gold, leveling yourself up, and you're doing the Mount Old Cut runs. Yeah, between 15 and 22 minutes, averaging 17, I think that's really good, bro. For 2 myths and blue relics, I think that's really good. Uh-oh. These guys are gonna bounce me around. Because I'm too lazy to fight them the right way. Oh, come on. There it is. Not a claw. Someone just got an Ogum heart. No. But I am hungry. Probably just grab a couple sandwiches. Higher dungeons equal better chance of a weapon. No, better chance of a blockchain item, but not necessarily a weapon. And the increase is probably so slight, I don't think too many players would notice. All right. Oh, I have to do the potions too. So, hey guys, how long do we have on bounty? Oh no, bounties are tomorrow. Bounties are tomorrow, so we're fine. I can finish this later. So I'll just finish this run and we'll call it for right now. Oh, walk two of them. 2 of the wisps. Normally I only see 1 at the very end of the dungeon run. Oh, you know what? What if the day 5 weapon is actually like yeah, you're going to get a trans, but you can only use it for a one-shot dungeon run. You're going to get it for 1 shot. Get in, get out, loot whatever you can. I loved the old system actually, where it was like multiple levels of the dungeon and then you can choose to leave the dungeon early, or if you push it and go deeper, like better chances of blockchain items. Maybe bring back adventure stones. Bring back adventure stones, but they're used to only get into 1 dungeon. 25 cents a run. 25 cents to get into it, like shattering chambers from back in the day. Which, if you're a new player and you didn't get to see a lot of people play shatterings, like if you think Mount Oldkept is hard, shattering was like Cliff saying, "Here's everything I can throw at you. Good luck." And some people beat it. Some people were beating it. I only attempted it twice. First time I went in not knowing what to expect and just got demolished on the very first mob. And the second time I had lasted like 3 minutes. Now my loadout was not anything of note. Like my loadout was a blue, were a pair of rare weapons and then a bunch of health. But yeah, it was super fun. And Cliff also had like a little leaderboard in game that was like right next to the entrance of the adventure, so you can see the leaderboard of how many people have cleared it. Like I think for the month or for the week. But the free-to-play model, I think, is definitely the best. I mean, what happens when free-to-play meets pay to earn? Play to earn. That's really exciting. Chompers, the big bad chompers. 80 potions. Come on. Just die for me. There we go. Oh, ran out of energy on that punch. With mythical relics, I believe that you do mount in 8 minutes. I average mount with myths. I average mount in about like 7 minutes 30 seconds. But I also take in transcendent weapons, so I think with myths you're probably going to be able to do. Yeah, I think you're in that range. You can definitely clear it. And with good practice, you can probably get down into the same range. I mean, you're already doing it, so you're familiar with the dungeon and its layout and its enemies. So yeah, I think that's realistic. You might not even need all myth relics. You can probably just pick up 1 or 2 and accomplish your and get to the 8-minute goal. So why don't you stick with Mount Olketh? Well, right now it's because I needed to kill these. I think there's more room, like in terms of these enemies that I needed to farm. I think there's way more in this adventure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Mount Olketh has more. But I was over here because I was leveling up some my fishing and my scavenging. But yeah, whenever I'm not running bounties, like if I'm not forced to leave Mount Olketh, I stay in Mount Olketh. That's all I run. It's intense. You can't really chill with all the blue relics. Almost died several times. Yeah, it is intense. With the myth relics, you'll probably, assuming you actually had a full loadout, you could probably face tank it, and it becomes a lot less to worry about. I mostly face tank Mount Olketh so that I do like crypto research in the background while I'm playing the game, so I'm listening to podcasts, things like that, whenever I'm not streaming. All right, people. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. We did that run in 10 minutes, 13 seconds. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Oh, milestone reward. Let's check this first. Give me something good, baby. All right. I'll take it for sure. Probably 90% success rate. Yeah, I would say that. I would say so. You might be able to do better than 90%, maybe 95. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, for right now, I'm going to get some lunch. I'll probably sign back in a little later once we get closer to the trans release time. In the meantime, you guys chill. I'll catch up with you guys a little later.